Bonjour, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui, nous allons parler du chapitre 3, grammaire 1, chapter 3, grammar 1. We're going to talk about the verb to be, the adjective agreement, and some irregular adjectives. Okay, so as I usually do, I'm going to put my Word document on, and we're going to start here. So, something easy, the verb to be, le verbe être, le verbe être. It's going to be just like in English. It's a very important verb. We use it a lot. Hop là. We use it a lot, so you're going to have to know it, right? Up again, you see it's back in English. So I'm going to pick everything. I think you can do that also via the tool thing. But when I do that, it goes to tool, maybe spelling, grammar, translate language. You see language, and if I put French, back, okay. Le verbe être. Okay, that's perfect. Oopsie, Control Z. Okay, bold, underline, italic. Okay, le verbe être, which means to be, by the way. Hein. Être, to be. It's going to be je suis. En anglais, it's going to be I am. Tu es. En anglais, it's going to be you are. Il, elle, on est. En anglais, ça va être he, she, is. D'accord? Ensuite, ça va être nous, nous sommes. Nous sommes. En anglais, ça va être we are. Vous êtes. En anglais, ça va être you are. Okay. Et ensuite, il, elle, sont. Et en anglais, ça va être they are. D'accord? As simple as that. Nothing complicated. Vous êtes, être. D'accord? Je suis, tu es, il, elle, on est. Nous sommes, vous êtes, ils, elles sont. Absolutely nothing complicated. Right? I will write it down and I will memorize it because we're going to use it a lot, just like in English. So, I can use an example. Je suis sportif. Sportif, okay? Which means I am athletic. D'accord? Athlete, wow, that's not English. Athletic, or I am sportive, or I am, je suis sportif. What did I do here? Hop là. Je suis sportif, I am athletic, or je ne suis pas grand. That's going to be, I am not tall. So you see here, by the way. So je suis, I'm going to color code that. You're used to it now, right? I like to, it's I am. It's going to be right here. Je suis, I am. And you see what I did here? I did a negation, ne pas, right? And I put that around my verb conjugated, right? Okay, so here it's going to be the same. Can I do something fun here? Let's say if I say she is not tall, elle, or she is tall, elle, et, right? Because she is grand. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to put an E because it's feminine at the end. By the way, we did that last time. She is tall. She is tall. Yeah, it's going to be the same. That's going to be my verb to be. She is. And I did something special here. I add a E because it's feminine. Okay. But that's purple if you want. Okay. If it was plural, I would have S, right? So I would say elles. Oh, let's do plural feminine. Elles sont intelligentes. D'accord, they are smart. They are Smart. Oups, smart. They're smart. Elles sont intelligentes. You see, I put a S here. Because it's plural. I put a E. Because it's feminine. And I do elles sont. D'accord? And that's going to be they are. Okay? Simple. Very, very, very simple. We just have to be careful when my subject is feminine, my adjective is going to be feminine. When my subject is plural, my adjective is going to be plural. D'accord? Everything has to be matching. Okay? So talking about adjective, we have ensuite l'agrément, l'accord de l'adjectif, l'accord de l'adjectif, d'accord? L'adjectif. In that, it's pretty much what I was talking about, but we're going to look at the exception. D'accord? So, when it's feminine, grand, it's going to be grande. Okay? So that I can do that here. Masculin, masculin, féminin, féminin. I'm missing an accent. Do you think I'm going to get my accent right one day? I don't know. Okay, grand. Okay. So j'en ai d'autres, par exemple, I have to be careful. Jeune, which is young, if it already has a E, it's going to be the same in feminine. D'accord? So I'm going to give you an example. Il est jeune. Elle est jeune. He is young. She is young. D'accord? So we have the same. Il est grand. Grand. Elle est grande. D'accord? So here I add the E. And we say that would be purple. D'accord? Or violet. Violet. D'accord? Then, if I have an adjective ending in EUX, well, guess what? It's going to become adjective ending in EUX. It's going to become in feminine. It's going to become EUSE. D'accord? So here it's going to be the same. Tac. Tac. Masculin, féminin. What I can do something like that. I'm sure that's will work. Masculin, féminin. I'm going to put heureux. Heureux. D'accord? And féminin is going to be heureuse. Heureuse. D'accord? Il est heureux. Elle est... that's funny. Elle est heureuse. Okay? I have heureux. Do you have another example? I'm going to have sérieux. D'accord? I can do sérieux, for example, if you want. Sérieux. Sérieuse. Okay? That's going to be EUSE because it's feminine. Il est sérieux. That means serious, hein? Sérieux. Elle est sérieuse. Okay? Tac. I can do another one. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to keep the same ID. Adjective ending in EF. EF. They're going to turn into IVE. D'accord? Sportif. Sportive. Sportif. Il est sportif. Elle est sportive. That's not French. Sportif. Elle est sportive. D'accord? If it was feminine plural, I would add a E at the end. D'accord? Do you have it? Here we go. Okay. So sportif, that's going to do that. Then I'm going to have some extra exception. Exception, exception. Control C. Control V, I'm going to put that away. Adjective, exception. Exception. We always have exception. D'accord? So that's going to be long, for example, and then it's going to be long. I'm going to put that away. D'accord? What else do I have? Blanc, and that's going to be blanche. By the way, listen carefully here. Blanc. I don't say the C at the end. D'accord? Blanche. Okay? I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete that. Maybe I can keep going. Do you have another one? Do you have another one in the book? Oh, yes, I have plenty of them. Bon, bonne. Okay. So here you see I double the N. Okay. What I am going to have? Gentil. This one, that's going to be gentil. That means nice. Okay. Mignon. Mignon, just like the movie The Minion. That's mean cute, by the way. Mignon. Okay. So you see here it's a little bit different. The ending, it's definitely irregular. I add UE, I add HE, I double the N and I put the E, I double the L and I add the E. Those, you need to know them or make a list of them. And that's going to make your life easier. I like to make lists. So this way I don't get confused. I have my list. When I need it, when I recognize it's an exception, hey, you know what? I can use it and I can check my list, and this way I don't make mistake. D'accord? So that's going to be the main thing with the adjective. If you go with some other adjective, you have some super irregular one. So we're going to call them maybe adjective irregular. I'm going to do that this way. Am I in the other page here? Thank you. Adjective, and I'm going to put irrégulier. Irrégulier. We put an S here because there is more than one. We put an S here. Irrégulier. Hop là. So that's going to be, for example, something like, oh, those are fun. Cool, orange, chic, I believe, et marron are sont invariables. Sont invariables. Meaning, they don't change. They are always being spelled the same way. Okay? Because if you put an S at orange, it becomes a noun instead of an adjective. Okay, so you have to be careful with that. If you put an S at marron, it becomes a noun and it means chestnut instead of saying brown. Okay, so those are definitely irregular one. So I would say ils sont cool. You see, they are awesome. Ils sont cool. Cool mean awesome. I don't put an S at the end. D'accord? Okay. And so that's going to be the first thing. And I have another one. Control C. I'm going to put that here. Control V. Irrégulier, irrégulier. That's so French. Or adjectif irrégulier, exception. That's funny. Well, I mean, make me laugh. Hop là. So here, for this one, I'm going to have 3 adjectives. And they're going to be translated into 15 different solutions. So those are really, really super irregular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to need one more, I think. Okay, so that's going to be and maybe I'm going to insert that. Insert row above or below, it doesn't matter. Masculin, non. Anglais. Masculin, singulier. Masculin, singulier avant une voyelle. Masculin, pluriel. Féminin, singulier. Et féminin, pluriel. D'accord? Féminin, pluriel. So, en anglais, pretty. Ensuite, new. And then old. Well, in French, it's going to be beau, belle. Well, you know what? I'm going to do that this way. Nouveau and vieux. Belle, nouvelle, and vieille. And masculin pluriel is going to be beau, nouveau avec un X, and vieux avec un X. Notice, hein? Vieux, vieux, those are going to be the same. Masculin singulier, masculin pluriel, they look the same. Then that's going to be belle. Nouvelle. So you see here, I double the L, and then vieille, I will double the L. Okay? And féminin pluriel, the same, I add an S. D'accord? And vieille. Okay, so be careful with those one. When you encounter them, the key would be to recognize them. Okay, and that's always the trick. Oh, right, pretty. P-E-R-T. I think it's double T, right? It's pretty. Oh, let me check. I have it out now. You see, something like that, guys, no big deal. I have a doubt. I'm gonna check it, you know. Pretty, yep, double T. Always double check. It's always better to double check than making a mistake. Okay, so here we are. In this part, we're going to do the verb to be, and then we're going to do the adjective. Remember, the adjective is going to match the subject. If it's plural, I put an S. If it's feminine, I put an E. Okay? You have to be careful because I have a lot of exceptions. And those are the exceptions that we're going to encounter in this chapter. Do the exercise from this part, and you're going to see it's going to make sense. It's going to help you. And again, if you have any question, go into Canvas, into conversation, and I will be happy to answer to you. So, merci beaucoup. Au revoir. Bon courage.